Hello everyone, my name is Cami and welcome to my channel, Cami's Corner. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. On my channel, we do mainly Bath & Body Works and fragrance content with a sprinkle of lifestyle content, but in today's video, I think we have one of my most successful empties to date. We have my August empties. We have 2 bins full of products, and I honestly think the reason why I did so good in the month of August was it was kind of dwindling down on my summer project use it up products, and I made a ton of great progress, and I was able to finish off a lot of products during the month of August. Before we get into today's video, I do want to give you guys just a preview of the videos you will be seeing on my channel this week. Today you guys have my empties. Wednesday you will see my summer project use it up finale and wrap up, and then on Friday you will see my intro to my fall project use it up. I'm still undecided of what I'm purchasing during the Villains launch, so you'll probably see a Villains haul later next week or early next week. My birthday's actually on Friday, and we're going to a concert on Wednesday, the day of the Villains launch, so I won't have time to get into stores. So I'll probably have to make like a BOPUS order, or maybe just order online so I can make sure I get the products. My store is usually good about fulfilling the BOPUS orders, but I don't know if I want to chance it. I don't really know what I'm getting, but you'll probably see a bonus video from me on Wednesday, just like doing a website walkthrough. But yes, my birthday's on Friday. We got a concert on Wednesday. Over the weekend, we have plans for my birthday. It was a holiday weekend, so my husband's home. So it's been a crazy and hectic kind of a week. And I will have reviews of these products hopefully starting next week. Just be a little patient with me. Like I said, I'm super busy with work and just like personal stuff, but I promise those reviews will be coming. To start off my August empties, we're going to start with my non-Bath & Body Works products. You might want to go grab a drink or a snack. We might be here a while. I've got quite the lineup of empties this month. So the first thing we have here is the Cascade Total Clean Dawn little why can't I think? Dishwasher tablets. These were fine. I don't know. They worked fine. They were better than the, gosh, what was it? I used one. I think they were from the brand Finish. Oh my gosh, those were terrible. I think I used those up last month or the month before that. Oh my gosh, those were terrible. These Cascade ones were amazing, and I just got them from Sam's Club in bulk. Something I also finished up was this entire bag, this 4-pack of these Glisten garbage disposer cleaners. These work fantastic. I just bought this little 4-pack just to test them out and see how I felt and see if it was actually worth it or anything like that. And I ended up buying like a mega pack on Amazon because it was that good. So I definitely recommend these. And I'll use these like once a week, once every other week. Kind of when I notice the garbage disposal start to smell and get a little grimy, I will throw these in. These are fantastic. I did end up repurchasing those. Something I won't repurchase, and I think it's just a me problem because my skin's a little sensitive. This is the Neutrogena fragrance-free makeup remover wipes. I don't know why, but these just irritated my skin. I got a new pack, I believe. They're from the brand Cetaphil, I think, or Cetaphil, however you pronounce it, and they do not irritate my skin at all, but for some reason, these felt like I was rubbing like a dry paper towel on my face, and it's not like they were actually dry, like they were still moist, but when it was like rubbing up against my face, it just felt so irritating, so I won't be able to purchase these again, unfortunately, but I do know a lot of people like those. Next, we have a product from Tresemme that is covered in goop. What is an empties video if something isn't covered in goop? But I did get this for free from Influencer, and this is the Tresemme Dry Texturizing Spray holding kind of like hairspray. This was really nice. You had to be careful to not like overspray, otherwise you got like a really intense crunch like hairspray. But I will say I liked the smell of this. It didn't give super hairspray vibes. I probably would repurchase this again, but I have a few other hair products I need to use up before I think about repurchasing anything. But that one was good. We used up this Streak Free Shine Wayman stainless steel spray. That works great on our stainless steel appliances. I used up a Dove body scrub in the scent Winter Mint. I didn't love the texture of this one. Also, what would it be, a Cami's Corner empties video without a random hair? But I used up the berry one last month, I believe, and I had the same issue with this one. I didn't love the texture of it. It had a lot of like black specks in it, and it kind of just made a mess in my tub and was kind of a pain to clean up. So not a huge fan. The scent was nice, and if you're wondering why I'm using a Christmas body scrub in the middle of summer, in the dead of summer, is because I am like completely out of body scrub. So I'm just doing with what I can, and I'm going to use up my collection before I buy more, even if I don't have like a scent specific for the season. But that one was okay. I do love Dove, but that one was particularly not for me. So I probably wouldn't buy any of the smaller sizes and just stick to the full size ones. I did finish a Scentsy wax warmer in the scent Fiesta Lime. This smelled like sea salt and lime from Bath & Body Works. It was amazing. This one was actually pretty strong. So I would repurchase this scent. It projected really well throughout my house. That one was nice. I finished a pack of Clorox wipes. Love these so much to do just a little quick surface clean. I do have some empties of lighters. I did have a couple more, but I finally invested in one of the reusable lighters, and it's been working out good for me. So thank you to whoever suggested that. But this lighter is Empties. That is going bye-bye. I'm always so bad at remembering to keep in the empties for like Listerine or toothpaste and stuff, but I remembered this month, and this is the Listerine in Cool Mint. It worked fine. It's a mouthwash. It worked good. It made my breath smell nice. Oh, I forgot to print out a picture. You guys, I'm always so good about printing out pictures of bath bombs I used. But this month, I believe I used up 2 bath bombs from Basin. I think. I can't really remember. I'll put them up on the screen. I do remember I used a blue one. And then I have a memory of using like a pinky purple one. But I can't really remember if that was in August or if that was in July. But I'll throw up pictures on the screen. I do know for sure I used up a blue one. And it smelled nice. And it fizzed really nicely, and it smelled good. It had like a little bit of a citrus vibe. I love the Basin bath bombs. They're amazing, so I would repurchase those. I used a small business bath bomb. I believe my mom got me this, but it's from the brand Sundancer, I think. I'm not really sure, but I wouldn't really recommend these anyways. It had like chunks in them, and it was kind of unappealing. Like I think it was like dried flowers or like dried fruit or something, but I didn't like it, so I would not repurchase that again. Another fragrance we have from Scentsy is Pineapple and Fuego. This one was nice, not as good. It just smelled like pineapple. Kind of a basic pineapple. I did prefer the Fiesta Lime one just a little bit more, but this one was still nice and just as strong as the Fiesta Lime, but I don't think I would repurchase that specific scent. Another thing my sister just gave me, this is from a small business. I don't even think they exist anymore, but this was a whipped soap in the scent Twisted Unicorn. I hated the scent of this. Yeah, it's so gross, so artificial. Yeah, not a fan of that one. It's like an artificial like berry candy. It was very artificial, and it was a whipped soap, but it was so hard and didn't really suds up that when you were trying to like put it in your hand before you like rubbed it on you to like lather it up, it just like crumbled out of your hand. So thumbs down on those. I used up a pack of Ollie gummies. This is the spiced apple cider. I do not like the spiced apple cider flavoring. It was pretty gross. They smell bad. I don't know why I smelled that. I know it smells bad, but I was like, let's smell it for torture. Not a fan of the scent or the taste of these, but you get used to it after using them for a few nights. But the melatonin gummies from Ollie works great for me. So I do like those. You guys, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles. 7 non-Bath & Body Works candles. Wild. So I did use up a circa 1955 Tigger candle. This candle was sent to me by the brand, so thank you so much. This was like a citrusy candle, and it reminded me of Baja Blast from Mountain Dew. And this is what it looks like on the inside. The wick did fizzle out, so I did warm it a couple times. So that's where you're seeing some wax residue around the sides, but it did fizzle out, and I was like, this candle is so good, I need more. This was definitely a medium plus thrower. Definitely recommend this candle from circa 1955. Next, we have a T&H candle. I was also gifted this by the brand. This is Lychee, Guava, and Sandalwood, and the wicks fizzled out, and then I did warm it after the wicks fizzled out. This was nice. The Lychee Guava had like a little bit more of like a zesty punch to it. Not a lot of sandalwood going on here, but it was still nice. I would say this one was like about a medium thrower, and I did have a little bit of issues with tunneling, but nothing too crazy. So I would recommend this scent, but just be a little careful when you're burning it to watch for those tunneling issues. Next, from Walmart, I hated this candle so much. This is the Explore America Grand Canyon candle. This is bergamot, rose, and vetiver. I tried to burn this one and it just was tunneling so bad. The wicks were puny. It was like the fire, like the flame was like a really muted color, like a muted orange, and it was gross. And I don't like the scent of it either. The vetiver is real strong in this one. I get no bergamot. Yeah, the vetiver is just a little too strong for me, and it had really bad burn quality issues. So then I ended up warming it, and honestly, the warming didn't even save it. So thumbs down on that one. That one was just from Walmart. Next, we have an Aldi candle called Under the Stars. This one I warmed. That's why it looks really, really crazy. This one was really good under the warmer. Oh, this one smells so good. This is like a combination of Into the Night and In the Stars from Bath & Body Works. And I really enjoyed this one. I have a really hard time burning these older Aldi candles because of like the burn quality. So I instantly just start warming them, and that's why the wicks are gone. I know a lot of people ask me like, how do you get the wicks out when you are warming your candles? Because when you burn a candle, the actual candle like starts to dissipate and like naturally goes down. But when you warm a candle, it won't. You could warm a candle for 100 hours and it will still stay the same. But the scent itself, it does start to dissipate the more you warm a candle. So you can either dump them on top of like garbage in your garbage can and it makes your garbage can smell good, or you could just like take like one little sheet of paper towel and just kind of dunk it in there to soak up some of the wax. I like to do that. I'm not someone who usually warms my candle completely. I'll warm about like that much and then I'll just dump it out. That's personally how I prefer to warm my candles, and that's how I get the best strength out of them. This is another candle from T&H, and I was gifted this one as well. This one was amazing. This is grapefruit and vanilla. I did have just the slightest bit of tunneling right on like the last 2 or 3 burns, but barely any soot. I barely had to trim the wicks. But this is such a good combination for a fragrance. It's sweet, but it's also got that like citrusy kind of kick, pungent kick of zest from the grapefruit. Big thumbs up, and this was like a medium plus while it was burning. Not a huge fan of this one. Another Aldi kind of fail that I had to warm. Very perfumey. Kind of smelled like a deodorant to me. Very heavy on the daisies, but this is the Sunflower and Daisies fragrance. I liked it. It was fine. I think the label is my favorite part about this candle, but again, the burn quality of Aldi is so bad. At least back when I bought these at least had to be 3 or 4 years old at this point. But the burn quality was just not there, and it wasn't worth me having to try to toy with the candle to try to get it to burn, if that makes sense. This one is Bayberry Vanilla. And this one actually didn't burn too bad. I was able to burn this one successfully down to the bottom. This one, pretty sooty. I did trim this. I was a good candle owner, and I did trim this one. But we did have a little bit of tunneling. But this one is a nice vanilla with a little hint of berry. Not my favorite fragrance. If I'm looking for a fruity vanilla, I would definitely pick up the grapefruit and vanilla from T&H before I'd pick up this one again. But it was good enough. That was everything for my non-Bath & Body Works items. I am going to clean up and put everything back where I found it. So post-filming, Cami doesn't have to deal with a mess because that's what usually happens. But I will post like on my Instagram story a picture of my non-Bath & Body Works empties. And I will also post a TikTok so you guys can see. And I will print out the bath bombs I use. So those will be in that picture. But that was everything I used up that was not Bath & Body Works or related. So let's get into the Bath & Body Works products. I'm going to try to speed through this a little bit so you guys aren't here forever. The first thing we have is something my husband used up fairly quick. We had just picked this up for him during semi-annual sale, and this is the Ocean Moisturizing Conditioner. He absolutely loved this. This is Blue Cypress, Vetiver, and Coastal Air, so we'll have to pick up some more if we can find them at the outlet or something like that, but he would definitely like me to repurchase that again. Next, you guys, I used up a body cream in Sunset Glow. You guys, I used up, last month I used up from there all the way down to there. I actually got an idea from one of you guys to use it as like an in-shower moisturizer or like a shaving cream. And I did end up using it for that because this one was one of those body creams that got a little too yellow where like the actual yellow would like transfer and stain on things. So I stopped using it as a moisturizer and just used it in the shower. This one is fresh coconut, sparkling cherry, seltzer, dreamy moonflower, and caramelized vanilla. I absolutely loved it as a scent, but I probably would not repurchase it in the body cream if they brought the scent back out. The scent is a thumbs up, body creams thumbs down. I'm just not a fan of the body cream formula from Bath & Body Works. It's a little greasy and a little too thick for my liking. I used up a body wash in the sparkling orange spritz, not orange sparkling spritz, it's sparkling orange spritz. This is Sunkissed Mandarin, Bubbly Prosecco, and Citrus Soda. Oh my gosh, this was amazing. So fruity, so bubbly, so summery. I would definitely pick this one up again. And I did just use this as a body wash. Sometimes I use them as bubble baths, but that one I did use as a body wash and I would repurchase that again. Oh, sorry, you guys. I put the wrong thing in my wrong Empties bin. But I did also use up a hand soap from Scent Theory. This is the Cerulean Blue, I think. And this is Ocean Air and Blue Skies. You can get Scent Theory hand soaps at Walmart, and this was fantastic. I absolutely loved that one. So that was in the wrong bucket. I'm sure there might be a few other things in the wrong bin. Next, I used up a body cream in a body scrub, not a body cream, a body scrub in Perfect in Pink. This one is Vibrant Cherries, Pink Camellia, and Whipped Almond Creme. And this is the Foaming Sugar Body Scrub. That is my hands down favorite body scrub formula from Bath & Body Works. This scent was really nice. It's a sweet cherry fragrance, so I would repurchase that again. Very, very nice. I used up another body wash in the scent Pink Pineapple Sunrise. This one is Sweet Pink Pineapple, Palm Sugar, and Sun Drenched Nectar. This one is like a sickly, sweet, fruity candy. Kind of gives me vibes to a Jolly Rancher, but I love it. So thumbs up there. I would definitely repurchase that scent again. I used up a body lotion. Now there is a little more left in that, but I'm over it. I'm good with calling this one empty. I used up a lot of this. This is in the scent Sunkissed, you guys, and look at those lines. It was pretty much full when I started this in my project Use It Up, but the last month I really dedicated myself to this fragrance. This was Sun Drenched Orange Blossom, Sparkling Sea Salt, and Vanilla Breeze. This was just a great kind of sunscreeny, kind of just like basic summer fragrance. Loved it. Thumbs up. Would definitely buy that scent again. I used up a hand soap in the scent Sparkling Orange. A couple guests actually said this one smelled good, and I agree. This one is Fresh Orange, Sparkling Tonic, and Peach Fizz. I would definitely repurchase this fragrance. It's just a nice, subtle orange fragrance. Really nice. So this one was great in the kitchen. Next, we have two moisturizing body washes. I used up one in Dream Bright. This one is Sapphire Berries, Night Blooming Orchid, and Crystallized Vanilla. And then I used up one in Sweetest Song. This is Blush Raspberries, Sugar Crystals, and Whipped Musk. Both kind of had issues with the packaging flaking off, but the actual product itself was fantastic. Dream Bright is a great wintry kind of a perfumey fragrance that I really enjoy. And then Sweetest Song is just a sweet kind of berry fragrance. I would repurchase both of these again. And I love the moisturizing body washes from Bath & Body Works. So big thumbs up for both of those products. Let's see what else we have in here, you guys. We have one more hand soap. I guess I only used up 3 hand soaps this month, but I will say one of my hand soaps is like that close to being empty, but this one, oh my gosh, you guys, Backyard Honeysuckle is so good. I actually have a Wallflower of this one still plugged in, and it's fantastic. This is Sweet Honeysuckle, Orange Flower Blossom, and Neroli Nectar. Now this scent, to me, I'd prefer it in the spring, but I thoroughly enjoyed using this one. If you do not like floral, you definitely would not like this one. This one just smells like a straight up honeysuckle. So big thumbs up for me, and I loved the packaging on that one. I would definitely repurchase that scent again. Next, we have a body wash in Graphite. My husband used this one up, and he loved that fragrance. He used up another body wash in Beyond Savvy. Wasn't a huge fan of this one. but he tolerated it. He said he probably wouldn't need me to purchase this one again if they ever came out with it again. So thumbs down for him on this one if I had to guess. He didn't really go into too much detail about it, but he said it wasn't his favorite. So I would assume he wouldn't want me to repurchase it. Then I used up a pretty old one. This one is the Wild Berry and Chamomile. Now I have no idea when this one is from. I think this one is actually from 2019. This is when the body washes were $12.50. We're seeing lots of price increases over here at Bath & Body Works now. But this one is Wild Berry and Chamomile, and it says it has real benefits. Our pampering shower gel conditions while it cleanses and balances the senses with an aromatic blend of white ginger, wild blackberry, and natural tea. I'm going to be honest, I didn't get any ginger from this one. I just got like a slightly berry fragrance. It wasn't the most unique fragrance. I actually used this one as a bubble bath, and it fizzed up pretty well, but I didn't get any of that ginger. So I don't think I would repurchase this one. Not super unique, but I'm happy to use it up because it's been in my collection for quite a while. Next, we have a couple pocketbacs. I used up the lemon and mint. There was not much left of this one. This one was nice. I don't think I would repurchase it again because the mint is really strong on this one. I'd prefer if it was a little more lemon forward. So probably thumbs down on that one. But I did like this Bright Summer Days ones. I'm not really sure what this one is supposed to smell like. Kind of got a little tropical coconut vibes. And I liked it. Pretty good there. Oh, I guess I used up another one. Stress relief. Oh, this was another one that had like nothing in it. I forgot. I went through my pocketbacs and grabbed out like pretty much any of them that had like nothing left in them. And that is why we ended up using up the stress relief. This one was good, but definitely expired. I know I finished up another one. Here it is. I also finished up turquoise water. So this one had quite a chunky amount left. But I'm so happy I used this one up. I decided to put my hand sanitizers by my kitchen sink, and that really helped me to use these up. So big thumbs up there. I can't believe I used up 4 pocketbacs. Now, 3 of them are pretty much empty, but hey, they're 4 products out of my collection and used up. I used kind of a unique product. I used up a little perfume spray. I really try my hardest not to use these because Among the Clouds is probably never going to come back, but I do have a backup, so that's the only reason why I felt comfortable spraying away. This one smelled amazing. It's not like super unique by any means. It's like a vanilla berry fragrance, but I absolutely love Among the Clouds, and it was really nice in the perfume spray, and I do think it was more long lasting than the Fine Fragrance Mist, so I would purchase that again. Oh my gosh, you guys, my husband finished another body wash. He finished up Vanilla Noir, which is probably his all-time favorite body wash from Bath & Body Works. Absolutely loved that fragrance, so thumbs up there. I used up, I think, just one more body wash. Yes, one more body wash in the scent Firecracker Pop. And there was barely anything left in this one. This one is Red Cherry, Fresh Citrus, and Juicy Berry. This is a summer staple scent for me. I love it. It smells like a bomb pop. I love the mix of cherries, berries, and citrus in this one. So big thumbs up there. Let's see. I don't have many Wallflowers this month in my empties because a bunch of my Wallflowers are pretty much empty, but they weren't empty enough where I could include them in my empties video for the month of August, unfortunately, but we still used up 3. We used up a mahogany teakwood. I did end up getting this for free from someone who used to work at Bath & Body Works. They had a ton of labeled Wallflowers like this. I'm assuming they got them from MOS and they were unlabeled, so when she got home, she ended up labeling them. But this one had about halfway left. I didn't like this one. It was pretty much non-existent. You would think because it's such a heavy masculine scent, you'd think that would be really strong, but it wasn't strong at all. So thumbs down on that one. Next, we have Lavender Luxe from Emily in Paris. This one was like a medium. I would say it probably lasted like 2.5 weeks. This is Lavande de Provence, Flirtatious Jasmine, and Vanilla Crush. I wouldn't personally pick up this one again, but it was decent for a small bathroom. This one, I don't remember, you guys. I don't remember this one at all. This is Mango Papaya Paradise, a succulent mango, golden papaya, and warm tropical breeze. I have no notes for you guys on this one. I honestly do not remember a thing about this scent, so let's just say it was forgettable, I guess. Next, we have another body cream in Sunrise Yoga. This was so nice to pair with the orange vanilla twist, I believe is what it was called, right? Or orange vanilla cream, whatever that one was, from my summer project used it up. But this was really nice. And I used up a body cream, you guys, so that's fantastic. This one was just mandarin and juniper. And it just smelled really nice. It wasn't super heavy on the orange, so it kind of toned down the orange vibes of the orange vanilla twist or cream, whatever that scent is called. I'm blanking right now, but it kind of like toned the orange out on that one, but I was so happy to use up that body cream as well. And then we have 3 miscellaneous type products. I finally used up this dang Shimmer Fizz body lotion of Firecracker Pop, you guys. This, like I said, red cherry, fresh citrus, and juicy berry. If you haven't seen these before, I don't think there's anything left. Oh, there's just a little bit left for you guys. It does fizz up like that and leaves your hands and your body extremely, extremely sparkly. I did like the product, but I was kind of sick of it, and I was like forcing myself to use it. But this one is from 2022, and I'm like, I gotta get this thing out of my collection eventually. This scent for me is a very summer scent, so as soon as summer is gone, I'm not touching Firecracker Pops. I was like, I have to get this out of my collection, so I'm so glad I did. Okay, and the next thing we used up, I was so sad to use it up. It is the Sunrise Woods Cleansing Body Mousse. I personally use these to shave, and it was fantastic. I love it. It foams up. You can also just use it as a body wash. I wish Bath & Body Works would bring these back out. The last time I think they had these ones were in 2021. I'm not sure why they don't bring these ones out, but this was great, and the scent was fantastic. This is creamy sandalwood, sweet berries, and cozy cashmere. This is definitely a great transition to fall fragrance, so thumbs up there. Next, I'm so happy I used this up. This was the lightweight spray body moisturizer in the scent Sea Salt Coast. This one had scent notes of salty air, water lotus, and sandalwood shores. Now, I really loved the formula because it was kind of watery and thin, which for some of you guys, you might be like, who wants a watery and thin body lotion? I do, because I don't want it to be super greasy, and it did like just sink into my skin, and it was really nice for that purpose. But the only problem I had with this one is because it sprayed out, if any of like the dried up lotion got on it and you went to spray it, it would spray in a bajillion directions. So I like the concept of it, but you just have to really make sure you kind of like clean off the nozzle after each use, so like the dried up lotion doesn't make it spray everywhere and like get on your walls or anything like that, because that definitely didn't happen. It happened, but it's okay. I learned for the other one that I have to use up that I just got to make sure to wipe off the nozzle when I'm done using it. Last body care product, I used up a very disgusting eucalyptus and spearmint body scrub. Now, I bought this one during semi-annual sale, and I didn't realize it until I got home. It was completely separated. It was so oily. It was like this much oil and like this much scrub, and I tried to mix it up, and I was able to mix it up to be able to use it, but I would definitely make sure when you're shopping semi-annual sale, check your body scrubs, especially the aromatherapy ones, because they're super, super oily. So I don't think I would repurchase that one again. But on to the 3-wick candles. We used up 5 3-wick candles this month. This is for a video you guys have not seen yet because I haven't edited it yet. But I'm not going to talk about what the video was for. But this was the Sunwash Santal fragrance. This one was Italian bergamot, white violet, and amber wood. This one was really, really good. Super, super strong. And I would definitely repurchase it again. It's got kind of a cozy masculine vibe to it, but really, really, really nice. I used up the Weekend in Rome, which was probably my husband's favorite candle, or second favorite candle from this rotation. This is bubbly champagne, juicy peach, and a hint of vanilla. This one was so strong, and I had not a single issue burning this one. So strong, definitely heavy on the peach, but it's so, so nice, and it burned really, really clean. It was definitely a medium-high thrower. Oh my gosh, you guys, this Santorini Coast, oh my, this was a disaster of a candle. It was so sooty and it was disgusting. I ended up just warming it for like the bottom little chunk. It burned so well in the beginning. I trimmed this candle and it smells amazing, but the burn quality on this one is just absolutely terrible. This one was creamy coconut, almond blossom, and warm vanilla. And it was just a coconut vanilla fragrance. It was so nice and it was so strong, but just the burning experience was not pleasing at all. And I did not enjoy that one. So I don't know if I would repurchase it just because I had a really bad time burning this candle. Next, My husband's favorite candle, we have Main Street Bakery. Oh my gosh, you guys, this one was amazing. No burn quality issues, super, super high throw. Oh, so amazing. This is fresh banana, vanilla wafers, and cinnamon sugar. This one to me is just one of Bath & Body Works' best fragrances. I think this is one of the best banana candles on the market. So a big thumbs up there. Definitely would repurchase that one again. And last but not least, I had no intentions of completely burning this one. It was just sitting on my counter from when I did that spring apple review, when I actually reviewed this candle, and I was like, you know what, this candle was so good. This candle was so good when I was like testing it out. I'm like, I'm just going to keep burning it. But like I said, this is the spring apple candle. Absolutely no burning issues at all. This one was so strong too. And it had like a fresh apple scent, but also like a sour green Granny Smith apple scent. Oh, I loved it. Yeah, fantastic. 10 out of 10. I would definitely repurchase this one again. This one is apple trees, vanilla, and sweet pear. I definitely just get like the pear and the apple out of this one. No vanilla to be found, in my opinion, for a spring apple. That was everything, you guys. I used up so many products this month. I don't think I'll ever have this good of an Empties ever again, especially like the variety of products. I used up some body lotions, body creams, scrubs, hand soaps, candles, hand sanitizers, Wallflowers. There was just so many good products in there. My husband, I think, used up 4 products, which is fantastic for him. You guys, this was a fantastic way to end out the month of August, and my project used it up. Of course, it is now September, the day you guys are watching this, so happy September. But I'm so proud of myself, you guys. I used up so many products. I have not like actually counted. It just looks like a lot of products. Sorry, I keep hitting my tripod. I don't know if it's just because it looks like a lot of products or if there actually are a lot of products. I have not counted. I haven't done my spreadsheet or anything like that because I like to guess down in the comments below how many just Bath & Body Works products you think I used up. I don't keep track of my non-Bath & Body Works products because I think that would be too difficult, but I think I've got it all cleaned up. So for the month of August, I am going to guess that I used up, I'm going to say 36 products. Ooh, that might be too high. I don't know, you guys. There's a lot of just like big products in here, lots of full-size products. So I don't know if my like view of how many products I used up is just skewed because these products are massive. But I'm thinking I used like 35 to 37 products. Editing Cami put up on the screen whether I was right or wrong. I have a feeling I was wrong, but there it is. But yeah, doesn't matter if I was right or wrong, but all I know is I used up a ton of products this month and I'm so happy to get these products out of my collection. And I am so excited to start my fall project, use it up on Friday. But that is all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you give today's video a big thumbs up, comment down below, let me know your thoughts, let me know what you guys used up in the month of August. And if you like seeing my face, Bath & Body Works fragrance or lifestyle content, make sure you consider hitting that subscribe button because it's free to you, helps me out so very much. And you guys can always change your mind later. Thanks again, you guys, for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!